To another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Last time we left off, we had cast the die, so to speak. And now we're about to enter the end game. Imagine I pushed them off. That would be funny. Apparently I can pickpocket her while looking at her. I don't think that would work. But, there we have it.
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father... from Sir Radzig and Hanush.
I take it you've heard. What does your father want from me?
I found out who's behind all the unrest in the region, and... Father and Hanush have decided to put an end to it all.
What? So who is responsible for all our recent troubles?
You may have met him. Istvan Toth.
No, I haven't met him. But Sir Radzig said he'd been here to visit before the raid. I don't suppose that's a coincidence. What kind of man is he? What is he after?
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sasau, and they're planning to attack very soon. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
When? And how?
Tonight, they send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous with them at Vranyik.
This is madness.
Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzig and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better. Gather the men and make ready. We march tonight. Leave only as many as you must to guard the castle.
Very well, sir. As you command.
Will you be coming with us?
Yes, sir. I have some scores to settle with them.
Indeed. We're riding some generic horse and not my horse. It's so sad.
You don't want to miss the show.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory to you.
Never. We wouldn't dream of starting without you.
What news? Did you parley with them?
We did.
And what was the outcome?
Not quite what we hoped for. Radzig wanted to go parley with them in person. Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
No.
What do you
Okay,
want
there
to
we go.
know, exactly?
Well, let's start with how well fortified they are.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade. That's where I was held prisoner, and that's where Toth's based. Him and his inner circle.
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how they're arranged?
There might be 50, maybe 70. Most of them in the right-hand side of the camp.
And the men? How many men strong are they?
Quite a few. At least 80.
Huh. We don't number much more than that ourselves.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men. And our men are well armed and disciplined. The foe, nothing but a rabble.
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction. How does it look from the other sides?
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. On the other hand, that's the way I escaped. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate, and they won't have enough men at the rear.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect no less from you.
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know what's hit them.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Set them on fire.
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
tents usually burn rather well.
It's raining though.
Quite a few archers.
You don't do things by halves, Divish.
So,
Okay, it's not
what do you
raining
have a
anymore.
plan? Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault, rain burning arrows on them, and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
Well, except for Bernard, all their armor looks so much cooler than mine. Wow, and Hanush. He's not wearing armor. He's wearing a breastplate over his noble uniform.
Listen up now. We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses. First, we will set fire to their little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy by the gate. And when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Robard and his men will pounce on them from the rear. And we will hack them to pieces.
Yeah, just shout it, like right next to their camp so they can all hear.
Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood? Yes, sir! Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward!
Do I get to save before? Please let me save. As soon as I can, I'm pressing escape, I'm saving. If I can. It might be disabled. Fuck. But it also saved anyway, so...
Archers!
What am I supposed to do, actually? I don't think I'm supposed to run off ahead, but... I don't think that's a real person. So I just tried to do it, and definitely hit. I don't think that's a real person. Maybe it's scripted to die elsewhere, a different way? I don't know. I can't get in close enough. There we go, that's one down. 2 down. Another 1 down. I'm gonna give him back shots. You won't even know what happened. Miss kill. Fuck that, man. I'm just gonna kill him. Easy.
Henry! Go with the men and flush out anyone left around the tents so they don't creep up on us from behind. You men, over there! Go with them! The rest of you, form up and go! Top gate!
Good master strike, bitch. Easy. Oh, you want some? Yeah, have some. It's free. Get comboed. And you too. Nice. On my way. Anyone else? Oh. Oh my god, that guard just ran in front of me and took a back shot and died instantly. You know what? If he dies, it's fine. I'm just trying to use him as bait. Okay. That's a little bit disjointed and weird, but so be it. They just let me walk right behind them and give them back shots. And it's working very well. I mean, there's not much I could do about it. They tend to face me. They're taking back shots from the other guards. So it's whatever, man. You know? Nice. I don't think any soldiers even died. No. And we're getting why am I wanted by Privoslavets too? Whatever, man. Didn't make any sense at all, but so be it. Is it because that one guard ran in front of me and took a back shot? That's pretty stupid. Oh, I didn't mean to... I forgot I had my sword out. Dude. I'm being locked in by my own teammates. There we go. No giving back shots for you. We're getting a pretty good XP though, doing this. Nice. That was easy.
Where's that Hungarian bastard? Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command!
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Toth? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
We have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
This was too easy. That doesn't seem right, how easy that was.
Sir, I'd like to go outside.
We need to take a proper look around first. Find any clue about where Toth's gone, and I'll give you 100...
It's Radzik. What it is. I don't recognize him.
Sir, I need to get out.
You heard him, What's that there?
I'm very on rails right here, so I think he wants me to go in here. what exactly it wants me to do. All this is just empty. Probably not. No. No, I don't really know what the game... Oh. I thought it was in here, but then I couldn't find anything. Ah, that's not good. That's not good at all. What castle are you wondering? They're talking about.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Can you not read?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything is going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle.
What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Talmberg. Did he go to Talmberg?
You'll never get him! You'll never get...
What? Were you planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
We're gonna take Talonbear back.
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate.
The Lord be praised.
Surely they would have told them not to let anyone in before going out. With so few men, God.
Lady Stephanie, I really don't think we should...
Oh, if she's doing it then. Makes sense.
Faster, man! Come on, faster! My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning.
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides.
Get out of the way!
The devil lurks in the shadows.
Come on!
And one fears taking a guest into his house.
Signal the others. Yes, sir.
Well, GG chat. Arnberg's lost.
Oh no. We're too late.
Quickly! Follow me!
Whatever. You'd think they would close the gate, it's still open. Oh, that's why I didn't have it open. Closed, I mean. They were throwing bodies out there. Oh, the fighting's still going on. Oh no, never mind, it's just us. That's our people. Never mind. I was like, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, oh, they just teleported our guards ahead. I just run up behind everyone.
Smash them!
The gate!
Secure the outer bailey!
We have to get to the castle! Take it! Those bastards have shut us in here! We have to get over the gate!
Alright. Occupy the outer bailey and prepare the ground for infiltration. Alright. Yeah, let me help. I want my agility. What, Henry, what are you doing? Hit him. God damn. Easy. Basically just free XP at this point. Henry, what? God damn, Henry. Taking way just to climb. Oh nice, new warfare perk. I don't know if there's any good ones left to get. Have a little look. Warfare. No. Useless. In strike. Although chain strike is probably also useless against anyone. Some even semi-decent. There's no way they're still worrying about private areas. And I'm sorry, soldier. It was not my intention to hit you. You kind of walked in front of me, so it's your own fault, really. Whoa! Oh, but I thought it was a guard then. I was like, chill. It was an accident. But no, it's not. Alright. He thinks he's safe there? He's not. God, move it. Nope. Move. Get out the way. Dude, these guards need to get out the way, man. Why did it just go completely off the way I was aiming? Be him dead. Alright, we got it. It's stuck. Ah. A hostage situation.
out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man!
I don't think so. I like it better right here.
Would you rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp?
I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here.
How the hell did he have Radzik? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Radzig? What do you want, you viper?
Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
Did they take him in the midst of all the fighting? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any form of logical sense how they would take Radzik in that little skirmish. But, you know, whatever, let's ignore it.
Christ. Are you all right?
I'll
We're
live.
good.
Whew, but I don't think I'll be wielding a sword for a while.
Oh, we have men enough for sword wielding. The good Lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzik? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was
That's what I was
charging against
thinking.
reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save Sir
Oh.
our father somehow.
And we have to save my wife and get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I. We have to lay siege.
No. No, that is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard, as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanish, if we can save just one hostage.
It's a perilous undertaking.
Me, I can do it.
Who would you send?
I'll go.
Then let us make ready.
Who's just giving me money for no reason? Whatever.
I'd better get ready for the night raid. Some light clothing would be best.
I'll just
Dark
take off
colours.
my armor. It's no biggie. And, just in case that's not good enough, we'll see. Alright. Yeah, we'll just take off our armor. It's still there. Dog needs to shut up. Alright, Robot, wake up. I'm good to go. Or training, actually. Defense, can I do this? What?
Can you teach me how?
Certainly.
I want to achieve master.
You can't become a
Oh, but didn't reach level 15 defense. It's unfortunate. Oh well.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Yes.
Farewell. If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
I'll see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
Once we load in, we take off the plate armor. And then that should be good enough.
This will be something.
All off. How does any of this help? No, not really. About them telling stories of us, unless we fuck it up, and then they'll be telling stories instead. I should be good with just this. I have level 20 stealth after all.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
Stealth kill, imagine.
What are they waiting for? Quiet, for fuck's sake. What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements.
Come on, Henry.
Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Who are you?
Did he just shout that at me? When he's one of us? Okay. I guess we get to go last. If we can go at all. Yep, there we go. Should have killed one of the guards and take one their set.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis bridge to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Alright. The ash was probably loud. Whoa. I don't know what that was. Nice. Easy does it. Your turn. Bedtime. Okay.
We can't get this moving without being noticed. First, we have to find the hostages. It'll all go a lot easier if no one sees us. Fooling around the portcullis is bound to draw attention. First, we have to find the hostages. Then we can come back and deal with the rest.
Okay. Well, go on then, Capon. Oh. Keep on. If I'd known you'll be this slow.
Now, we're almost there. Let's not fuck it up at the 11th hour.
But I don't think medieval peasants and people would be saying something like that. Dude, can you... Shit. Where's he going?
Careful here. All doors lead to the courtyard. All it takes is for one man to go for a piss and he'll see us.
Alright. Didn't the guy just go over there, though? Is that not where we're going? I'm confused. Thought we were going in there. What am I? Oh, I think I see the plan. We're gonna wait for him to leap back around. And let's go where he is. That's not really a good spot. Shit, there's a guy up there too.
Patience. He has to move. Jesus. Get a fucking move on, man.
There we go. I love how the option for the mercy kill came up for a second. Wow. He's blind as fuck. He came all the way down here and did not see me. At all. That's crazy. There's no way he doesn't see us. But that's video game logic for you.
Where's Sir Radzig and Lady Stephanie?
Oh, quiet, Henry.
Lady Stephanie? She's not here. She must be held somewhere else.
Where? Where is she being held, and where's Sir Radzig?
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here.
You guys gotta stop shouting.
Take care now. Who are you?
Oh, shut up, man. Chill.
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought we could pull it off.
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father and Lady Stephanie.
And
Henry,
how
stop
are we meant
shouting.
to find them? They're not in the stables or anywhere nearby. You want to creep right inside the palace where Toth's men are everywhere?
Yeah.
Yes. We can't leave them in Toth's hands.
It was hard enough getting this far, but going inside is madness. What good will it do them if we get caught?
Then we mustn't get caught.
Listen, Hal, I can appreciate your stubbornness, usually. But this could cost us our heads. At least we saved those other people.
I told you, I'm not leaving here without the hostages.
If you're determined to be a stubborn ox, go right ahead. I suppose you might as well look for your sword while you're at it. No point leaving the job half done.
Good idea.
Save your speeches. Are you going to help me or not?
If you want to get yourself killed, you can do it alone. But before you go raising bloody mayhem, give us time to get out of here.
Come on then. Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us.
Gorva! Fuck my ass! I'm not
to carry him
faking
out of here
it,
right now.
seriously! Oh, Henry! Henry, if you get me out of here, I'll stop telling everyone what an idiot you are.
Is he dead or not?
Oh, Henry! Henry, if you get me out of here, I'll stop telling everyone what an idiot you are.
I guess there's nothing else you can do here. You know what? Why would I do all that when I can?
Over here! Where is everyone? Wait!
Ow,
To
bitch!
arms! Get over here!
Stop running away and come here.
Dear God. Well, that's the end of it.
Where did these guards come from? That doesn't open. It was just sinking to the ground. Alright, so there's really nothing you can do here then. Hey mate. Alright. Oh, what the fuck?
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Swarm! Get over here!
I just turned around and there's a bunch of them.
You're dead! You're done for, fucker!
Am I? Is there someone behind me?
Call that combat?
Yeah, that was convenient that he died right there.
To arms! Get over here!
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
I killed them.
Alarm!
Ow, bitch. You guys don't think I'm just gonna give up, do you? I don't know what Capon's doing, or if he's dead or what, but I'm good. Let me drink some potions. Marigold. And while we're at it, why not? Why not turn everything back on? We're not in combat anymore because we killed everyone that knows we're up here.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
You don't know what they're talking about. Weird scripting.
We'll go first and take out the sentries.
It's, I guess nothing that open here. Alright, well, I can't do anything else. Alright, where's Capon's body? Come on, Capon. Time to get out of here. No, go first. Take out the sentries. Wait here. What are you doing? If it was me, I could lift it, but you guys, impossible. Where's the?
Fuck.
Look!
I'll have to carry
Got
him
an
out of
arrow
here.
in my arse! See for yourself!
Oh well.
Fuck.
Look!
I'll have to
I've got
carry
an
him out
arrow
of here
in my
right now.
arse! See for yourself if you don't believe me!
I'm not gonna deal with that shit again.
Don't shake me so much! To arms! Get over here! Are you trying to fucking finish me off?
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Raise the alarm! Watch out! Are you
Okay.
trying to fucking finish me off? Quick! They're right behind us. That is behind you. They're in front of me, and I can't do anything.
I can't do anything with it.
Run, for Christ's sake, and don't
Looks like the
shake me so much.
It looks like the scripting's weird, and you're not really supposed to be able to fight them.
They'll stab you in the back right under my nose. Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shake me so much.
I'm gonna throw you off the wall if you don't shut up.
Run, for
Raise the alarm!
Don't
Watch
shake
out!
me so
Where the fuck did you just come from?
Faster!
Okay.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True. The shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Istvan.
Is that meant to go like that, or did I fuck up somehow? I don't think I fucked up. But, I think I was just scripted to go that way, unfortunately.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders, and we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon as...
Bring him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir, I understand that.
You
but...
are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
I find it funny how my couch is just sitting there naked for that conversation. Alright, 1 second, chat. Let's continue. It's a shame we lost the XP though, because we dropped Hans and Hans killed himself. Never scripted and kicked in. I'll let us attack them again. Oh well. Sometimes it's like that. You should probably start using that, hey? But whatever. Nourishment and energy is still pretty good. Combat technique. What is it talking about? Combat technique. I have no idea. None. Almost maxed out swordsmanship, which is cool. Oh well. Alright. What's one thing for me to do? Talk to Captain Robard. Is there a Capon hanging about around here somewhere? Wonder what's in these. If I open this and it's trash, I'm not gonna bother the other one. Okay, no, I'm not bothering. I'm not bothering with the others, it's all terrible. Villagers. Oh. Or these are guards. I suppose they wouldn't have keep on just on the floor. May have sent them off elsewhere. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone interesting here. Wash up. And then let's continue. Yo, Robert, how's it going?
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
It seemed uncertain.
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But, if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
Okay.
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart, too. That place is my home.
What's the easiest...
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle would be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchets wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Istvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stack up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
I can't believe the game's about to send us on fetch quests for the the final quest. I don't know.
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
Nah, I'd have won.
Is there
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
Pity they didn't stay...
Toth is a wily fox.
This is the repeatable quest thing.
May the Lord watch over you.
Wait, what? Already?
Jesus Christ. Take care now.
I guess we have to speak to him after speaking to everyone else. Yo, Freya, how's it going?
Greetings. What do you need?
It's not about what I need, it's about what you need.
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Alright, I'll be easy.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all.
I could do easy.
Far more likely it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
He was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Betlen Castle.
Criminal.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
What's he doing here in Sassau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
I'm to kidnap him.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
Alright.
Alright. I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. God be with you.
Ay. It's gonna be a nuisance. I'm just gonna mark this shit because I'm gonna get confused with all these markers. Alright. Hopefully the charcoal doesn't send us on a wild goose chase. Hopefully it's just a matter of saying, hey, we need charcoal. Okay, we need money. So, you know? I don't want to be running around for charcoal shit when I finish up the game. Or do the main quest, you know?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'm not really interested in you.
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind. I brought you some meat.
Stack it over... What's going on? You said you were bringing meat.
I brought you...
Stack it... What's going on?
We need more meat.
Do we have any beer?
A lot more meat.
Christ, I wish we did.
That's
Our
fine.
ale's
Oh,
all
it's like
gone and we've
3,
drained
4
the local inn
kills.
dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too.
Oh my god. We're doing fetch quests. So we can do the last main mission or whatever. That is crazy work. That's doing that to us. Alright. Your turn. Then we're gonna go. Oh no, we can just buy meat. We don't have to go hunting for it. That's lucky enough, I guess. But then 2 points is probably going to cost us a pretty penny. But we have unlimited money, basically. So, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, chill. Almost ran right straight into him.
Greetings. What do you need?
You feel any better?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told. And my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
The flesh can be healed, perhaps. But the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Ujits. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins. See you later.
I'm sure Godwin would be willing to do it. Is there a butcher up here? There's a grocer. I don't know if they sell meat. We can try. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think they do, but you know, no harm in checking. Yo, Goodwin, put the sword away. Will you go to the camp?
There's something I need from you, Father Godwin.
Is there, my son? How can I help?
There are a lot of dead and wounded at Talmberg, and no one to make the sign of the cross on their foreheads.
Has someone requested my services?
Sir Divish himself.
Well, Sir Divish sends for me, and you're doing the asking, young Hal. How could I refuse? I'll go there right away. Good luck, then.
Easy. I thought you'd accept. I had a feeling he would. Alright. Tavern. You got any beer? I need beer.
God be with.
Is there any?
Nothing out.
I need to bring
I'm a few kegs short myself, and once I run out, my regulars will go elsewhere.
Fuck.
See you later.
Alright. Time to check the grocer, and if they won't do anything, then wish it out of luck.
Mushrooms, apples, carrots, cabbage.
Wasn't? Oh. Could have sworn the charlatan was here. Whatever. Where am I going? Got distracted by the thief and the other markers. I don't think these guys saw me.
Honored that you.
I think it's just the butchers that sell it. Yeah, I mean they have some, but not in any meaningful quantity. Alright. Talk to Captain Robard, meat, ale. Try here. In big lead, let's go. The only problem is I'm wanted for the murder I did not commit in Sasau. So I don't know how I'm going to get around that. Come on. That shit's annoying. Such a waste of time. Yo, Andrew. Who the hell are you? Oh, Matthew? What the hell?
Hey, Henry.
What's up as a human?
Hey, I've got this thing going in Pribyslavitz.
Sorry, Henry, old pal, but I'm up to my...
See you later.
What the hell's going on with him?
Good health.
What do you think about...
What do I think? That as long as decent people can live in peace, I can talk my way out of paying taxes. I don't care who my liege lord is.
Well, this new lord never forgets a man who fails to pay him a single groschen, and the poor probably go straight to the gallows for it.
That's terrible news, especially for us poor folk. I hope you'll drive him out of here so fast he'll shit himself, or hang him from the tallest Talmberg tree.
People usually shit themselves when that happens too.
All to the good. A nice bit of manure and everything blossoms.
Maybe we spread something on his head, some hair will blossom out of it.
Andrew, there's no more beer in Talmberg, and the soldiers are starting to grumble. Can't you send some there?
I could. There's nothing in it for me.
Just as a matter of interest, who do you pay your taxes to?
You're saying I should be paying the Talmberg to old Sir Divish? When Sir Havel of Waldeck was the master here, I managed to wriggle out of it. Nobody's come collecting since.
Well, right now, there are 3 noblemen camped by Talmberg, one of whom might be very interested to learn about all the tax you owe. I imagine he might want to collect it in the form of beer.
When you put it like that, I have got a few kegs I could send over. I won't lose out too much. They'd only spoil if I kept them longer, and I'd have to throw them away.
Just remember, if you poison them, they'll hang you for it.
Those soldiers would drink it up long before it has time to go off. And what's more, what with all that cabbage being eaten, it wouldn't occur to anyone the shits came courtesy of the beer. I'll have them loaded up right away and taken there. And give their lordships my regards. Tell them I'm sending my best beer as a gift. Why the devil shouldn't I get some goodwill out of this at least?
Well, that's the beer fetching done. Oh, the game still wants more. Okay. Alright. I guess Ledechko be the next. A good place to go. I guess Rattay isn't local enough. Or to consider those taverns as some place of interest for the quest. Stop it. Right. Put that there. And then we can drop and see if they have enough meat for us.
I'm glad to see.
Need a few kegs of ale.
I've hardly any beer left. What?
No. I think Andrew might be the only one. Or maybe that's Theseus. I thought he was in Ushitz for some reason. But no, it's Ledechko. I need meat. Like, lots of it.
Jeez.
Tell me.
No, goodbye.
That was not what I wanted. I wanted to trade. Oh. 76. Jerky. And some smoked sausage. This should do.
Can we...
Well...
That's not gonna fly.
Agree.
Come now.
There we go. That's enough meat. So we have the meat. Potentially have the ale. Alright. So this is a place for beer. And then we gotta find the physician and the engineer, and then we should be good to go for the final quest or the main quest. I don't know why I keep saying final, it just feels like final quest. I'm just not really sure what else they could fit in to the map. You? No, not you. You.
I hope.
I need to bring.
I'm sorry about that, but I don't have any to spare. I can hold out.
Yeah, alright, that makes sense.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright. So now here comes the problem. We're wanted in Sasau for no reason. Like, there's actually no reason for them to want us, and yet here we are. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Oh well. If we can manage to pull this off without a hitch, then
God save.
How are you getting on?
Oh, better. Someone gets kicked by a. Everyone's got a problem, and it feels like I'm the and Messiah. Brother Nicodemus helped me to.
I'm sorry to hear it.
I know.
I've already heard
Get
this.
it in the
I brought you some.
That's sweet.
I've got a bit of.
We certainly could.
I'd like to give you 300.
Thanks, Hen.
I think the script on that is bugged out again, but also I don't want to pick up that quest in my quest log because that's a DLC quest. So we're just gonna reload. Put out to speak to Nicodemus.
Do you happen to know?
And what do you want from the old buzzard? Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
I've come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people. I'm to ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
These are tragic times. Fortunately, I've only a little work left to do here, so I'll gather my things and set off for Talmberg.
Thank you.
Perfect.
May God reward you 1,000 times.
Take care.
Right, so where's Nicodemus? Where's the... Not Nicodemus. Ah, there he is. Conrad Caesar. Okay. Either being arrested script has been paused for the duration of this quest, or being wanted is a visual bug.
Hey, oh come on! What are you trying on here?
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me.
You said enter.
I thought you were urban. What do you want?
I want you. Come here, give me a
Tobias
kiss.
Fafar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fafar? Tobias Fafar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fafar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why not?
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little more than a little critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bethlern Castle.
Okay.
They locked you up in Bethlern?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They leave me to my own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
Okay.
And why are you here in Sasau?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
I can fund your opus.
What is it you're working on, sir?
Belli Fortis. A great book of war machines and weapons. My opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day, our whole world will be run by machines and inventions not yet dreamed of.
Of course. Any day now, they'll plough our fields and milk our cattle.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle.
Sure.
Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I want to?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Okay.
Who do you work for here?
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed the work details with Carol, the monastery's master builder.
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction. As long as he has the money to pay the craftsman's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you say?
Oh, I see where you're going. Taking his money.
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all, the defence of the province is at stake.
I realize that, but Sasau Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, and without his permission, Carol won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
I would prefer to do it that way, because then he can help us with Tarnberg and come back here.
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carol usually goes to the tavern to play dice. He's fond of his dice. Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. I'll see what I can do. You really can't come with me right away?
Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens.
Why can't you?
That's a long standard.
Just bug out, bug his scripting again.
To be honest.
Money, sir.
Dear.
Thanks.
I hope Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 fixes like that buggy issue that has. But my nourishment's getting low. If I see a pot, we can take care of it. Oh, that'll be easy. Yeah, we can just go right in and take it. No biggie. Must be upstairs. Easy. Very easy. We take care of this. We should be good. We should be good to get back to the camp and wrap things up, and then we can have a fun little siege. It is.
God bless you.
I've got that commission.
Not so loud, for heaven's sake. Show it here. The very thing. Go to the Sasau scribe and say to him the fox isn't half as clever as he thinks. Then he'll do as you ask.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Don't forget to repeat it verbatim and aloud. Then all you have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell him a messenger brought it.
All right.
But most importantly, do it quickly and put the commission back immediately. Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together when you bring him the new document, and the game will be up.
Okay. Where's the scribe? Aha. Really? Yeah, I hope KCD2 allows for fast travel from within buildings too. I doubt it. I doubt they're gonna make that change, but it would be very nice if they did. Wait, was that foul? A guard?
I'm at your...
I have a message for you. The fox isn't half as clever as it thinks.
What? What in heaven?
Conrad Keyser.
Why the hell didn't you say so?
That sod. He deliberately lied to me to make me look stupid.
Well, never mind. What do you want?
I've got this document here, and I need to have a different one drawn up with the same signature and seal.
So Conrad is still up to his old tricks. Give him my greetings. Let's see it then. All right. Give me an hour. And I hope I won't have problems on your account. Good boy.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle!
I'm busy.
Now I've got you, you Personally, I'd rather strip.
Just look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole
Well, I thought, that is...
Does that really just get rid of the thing too? It does. And it doesn't affect reputation. Ah.
Good boy.
Luckily, the time worked out perfectly. For him to be in the tavern, it seems. We're gonna be quick. No, Scrap, come here. I need the thing.
Is it done?
Here you are. And pass on my best to the old dragon. See you later.
Come on. Need to go back up. And put the thing back. Yeah. Let's do it. I just hope the meat that we bought doesn't spoil. If so, we can just buy some more. But, really hope not. Condition. Oh, the condition's good for days, but we're good. Wait, oh, my brain blanked. It's up here. Inventory, quest items. Shit. What am I putting back? Which one's the original commission? Is it not this one? No, it's not that. Might have moved tabs. Aha. You know what? Let's take a little peek what it says. Or where we put it back. Never see it again. Okay. There you go. And now, this is showing the commission. And go back to Talmberg then. And finally do the siege. Oh, back screen. It's going to be a long loading screen, isn't it? Here we go. With how long that loading screen was, it would have been faster just to get on my horse and move here manually. Ay, ay, ay. Well, there goes the dog. Not my fault, it was in the way.
One bear for me. God be with you.
A messenger brought a dispatch for you.
To the hand of charge to be of assistance. Permission to leave Sasau? How very convenient for you.
The hand of fate.
We'll see what fate brings. I have an authorization letter of my own from the abbot, and if your letter of patent is fake, you'll be in trouble. Come with me. See you later.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to walk all the way over. Oh no, he's gonna run. Alright, it's still gonna be a while. My movement speed is such that me walking is faster than him jogging.
Hey.
Huh. Oh well. We'll get there eventually. You'll get there eventually. You will get there eventually. Yeah. Any second now. We'll get there. You know what, I'm gonna pause the recording and see you guys there. Alright, we're almost there. He's almost made it to his house. Just a little bit more up. You wanna start walking now? Okay. You just wanted to make sure it took as long as possible. Don't you dare. Okay. Luckily I made it in before he shut it.
Well, it goes against the grain, but the seal and signature are genuine.
So Conrad may leave?
He can. The letter of patent is genuine, and when the abbot commands...
Wonderful. I'll tell him.
Goodbye.
There we are. We did it. We can go lay siege to Talmberg. Okay, you just came from. You were just inside his house, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, I see you.
God save you, Henry. Thief! What? You thought I wouldn't find?
But I...
How could you do that?
Oh. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Alright, I have to restart the game because it was an infinite loading screen. But here we are.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What?
Oh, what's it about now?
Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside
Oh
the door!
my god.
Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me!
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course!
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
Oh my god.
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kostelitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God, there are signs someone was trying to force the door.
That's probably
They're
just me.
after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
Oh my god.
Take
Alright.
it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
Oh my.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying. Here's a good place to do it. And now we wait. And now we wait. Me, trying to be stealthy. Meanwhile, the dog.
Mother of God.
Now we play the waiting game. I'm gonna cut the recording until something happens. I haven't seen anyone so
Let's
far.
get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Hmm. Hmm. Alright, well, if I want to see anyone here, I'm gonna go away at the gates. I feel like the game skipped some steps. I really do. Hmm. What is going on? This is stupid. This is very stupid.
do? What the hell am I to do?
I don't know what to do, chat. What to do? Surely he's gonna come eventually. No? I don't know, man. There's like nothing's happening. Finally, someone's making an appearance. Well, well, well. Took him long enough. Who the fuck are you?
Bloody thing.
That's a lot of lockpicks.
Halt! What are you doing here?
Quiet, for God's sake. You'll wake the whole monastery.
Silence! For God's sake, I caught you in the middle of an assassination attempt.
Assassination? What are you on about?
Are you Lord Pekar? The one who was on the crusade?
Well, yes. How'd you know that?
Because you've come to assassinate Conrad Keyser.
Keyser? He's living here in the monastery?
Well, yes. Right here in this house. What's your business here?
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spices, and I've come to realise how he's been cheating me repeatedly. The dispute's been running for a while and still has legs, so I wanted my money back, that's all. I've no quarrel with Conrad.
I don't believe a word you say.
Well, sorry, but I'm telling the truth. I suppose there's nothing to be done about it, unless you intend to skewer me on the spot. But if it will help you sleep better, I'll stop creeping around here at night and find some other way to deal with the custodian. Good luck to you.
Well. Light up a sword then. Womp womp. That's that dealt with. Yo. The dead guy outside, don't worry about it.
Well, did you find anyone?
I did.
And?
He's dead. He was an assassin, all right.
Lord have mercy. Was it Pekar?
It was. He made excuses about a conflict with Sir Sebastian, but it was clear what he meant to do.
So they are after me. I knew it. Sweet Jesus, there'll be more. I need to hide away somewhere.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
Good. Good. Okay, now. That's done. That's done. Finally, man, it's about time. Before that, though, our character needs to sleep. I'm gonna use this guy's bed. Shouldn't be a problem. He's going to Talmberg. But no one should be interrupt me while I'm sleeping. And with the perfect spot to go eat another pot of food too. 73. Should take us to a pretty decent level of nourishment. I just hope the meat is still good. What are you doing in here? Is the meat still good? Bacon's getting away a little bit, but that's not my problem. I'm not the one eating it. The soldiers are. Really? Dude, can you get out the way? I'm trying to eat. Should have killed you. Never quite get 100 nourishment. Alright. Talmberg. That must be why they put the fast travel location outside of Talmberg, not like inside the castle. You know? Oh my. What the hell's he doing? They look ridiculous. Alright, first things first. Let's give them their beer and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days.
Thanks for the
And
follow,
I can
Dalatur
supply,
too.
for example, Roketa to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roketa? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roketa are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
No, don't send me a fetch quest.
It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roketa, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
Copium. Delusional levels of copium right there. And it's got to offload this food before it goes bad. Wrap this shit up and then have a little siege. There'll be plenty of fun. Right, where is the dude? You, Watermaster, I've got food for you.
I brought you some.
Stack it over here.
You'll have all them. And all them. And then I suppose you can have that.
That's the lot.
Oh, nice.
Great. If we're really going to have to storm the walls, then at least it should be with full bellies. Oh, and here's something for your trouble.
And there's the
I've
ale.
arranged some beer for you from the local tavern.
You're a proper treasure, you are. I'm gonna put a word in about how well you look after us. Like your own kith and kin. Good luck to you.
Yes. Now, Captain Bernard, he.
I'm glad.
How goes it, Sir Bernard?
How goes it? We're sitting here under the castle, and all day long there's folks hewing stones. My ears are ringing as if I've been struck on the head, which is just how I feel.
I felt that way too since the night of the attack.
That went horribly wrong. And even so, we were lucky. Could have gone much worse.
How are the men holding?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. So they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. And when they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Another fetch quest.
Good luck then.
In the 11th hour. Yeah. It's not very cool. Or cash money. Right, where is it? No, this is not far. Not far at all. That one right there, right? Yep. Right. Hopefully we just go there and like, hey, potion please, and they're like, yep, here, have a potion. And then we come back and it's GG done. I do not want to go through all that palaver like we did in Sasau. Because I honestly just want to finish up the main quest and stream, and then tomorrow we will do the DLCs. Imagine I landed on it and just killed her right there.
My humble greetings.
I need something to keep our soldiers awake. Do you know of anything that might help?
I do know of a concoction to ward off sleep. I can teach you how to make it if you like.
But I need enough for at least 100 people.
I can't help you with that. You'll have to brew up a bit at a time as it's needed. So, do you want to do it or not?
That'll be very helpful.
Cockerel.
Take care.
I already have that version. But luckily... Huh? Oh. Only 60? Alright, let's do it. This is going to be annoying, but we'll get it done. Cockerel, cockerel, cockerel. Where are you? There you are. And then we'll just auto brew it until we have 60. This is going to take a while. I'll see you guys when I've finished. Alright. I brewed 66 potions. Okay, now. Almost gave us a level up now, so that's pretty cool. Which reminds me. Training.
Would you teach me?
Oh.
Goodbye.
I thought she had alchemy training. She doesn't. She has herbalism. Ay ay ay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yo, Bernard. I have a shit ton of them potions you wanted. A lot of them. Probably ate a fair few of my ingredients too. No idea, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll walk it off. Quite literally. Our health will heal up. Heal it. Is that one passive we have? Yo, Bernard. Got your potions.
Gods!
This might help, and there's plenty of it.
There certainly is. I'll have to get all those poured into a keg. But if it works, I'm in your debt.
I just want to make sure we get rid of those bastards holed up in the castle.
No more than I do, lad.
And to see Istvan hang from the highest tower.
I'll drink to that. Well, I would if I wasn't on duty.
Oh, nice. Helgam XP too. Maybe it's not so bad after all. I think even if we got the training, we'd have to auto brew like a little bit more to get level 13. Do we even get a point at 13? We do. That'll let us get routine too. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Alright, time to turn in these last few fetch quests. And then hopefully we can have a little siege on our hands. Hopefully, at least. Just making sure there's nothing new around the map. Doesn't look like there is. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I thought he was just asleep on the floor. Drunk as well. I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess not indeed.
Yeah.
Why are there two A's? Oh. Oh, let's talk to him. Right.
God bless you.
Before that, save.
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
Indeed.
Just one thing. If he should send you somewhere and tell you to give some password about a fox or some such, well, you should take it with a grain of salt.
Password? Fox? All right. I'll bear it in mind.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when the assault starts. Fine work. You've certainly saved many lives. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk. You might find something there you can use.
Thank you.
Be popular in every town and village. That's pretty cool. I didn't think we'd manage it after the shitty reputation we had to begin with. But somehow we managed to do it. Somehow we managed to do it. Why is Ravna 0? It's not a real place. Alright. I'll wait for the trebuchet to be finished.
Jesus Christ.
What do you think of Master Keyser?
He definitely knows what he's doing. And all that wild talk of his, rockets and such like. I'd almost let him try it out, but on some other castle.
Do you think there's any truth in it?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge. But if his ideas worked, they'd change the way we make war. He showed me some of the drawings he has with him. I don't know if he's a genius or a madman. God be with you.
Save.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Please say no.
We need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry. God be with you.
I think this is the last one. This is the last one. Thank fuck. Please. Please, just be, hey, do you have any pitch? Yes, we have some. Take it. And then be done with it. Just want to do a siege, man. I can't. Break me out of the cool. They really break me out of the cool, like, immersion of being, like, in a fight with bandits and doing a siege. Just to send me on, like, 8 fetch quests. And then one of them had me sitting there in a barn, staring at a door for hours on end to see if someone would turn up. Which is just crazy, man. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane indeed. Please. Please just say you have it.
Greeting.
I'm looking for some pitch for Talmberg.
Please just say yes.
Already? What happened to the last lot we supplied?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Do you have any, or don't you?
I do. I had a buyer lined up, but it's been a while since he showed his face. What do you need it for?
Talmberg's been taken by a horde of brigands, so we're laying siege to it. We could use some pitch.
Christ blood. I hadn't heard the news. All right, it's all yours. You gave us a hand with that ginger when we needed it, and if it's for Sir Divish, I know my duty. If you want to haul it away yourself, feel free, or I can get someone to deliver it to you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Nice.
Goodbye.
I don't know if that quest goes differently if you didn't help with Ginger. Maybe there's some more running around to do. I don't know. But I'm just glad that that's the way it resolved for me.
Yeah.
Was holy fuck, I did not want to be doing any more run around. I just wanted to besiege. I want to fight bandits and siege a castle. Like, come on. That's what I was promised. Not fetch quests, a siege.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Where the hell am I? You know what? Too many obstacles in the way. Far too many obstacles in the way.
Yeah.
Your quartermaster, I have pitch for you.
The charcoal burners nearby have some stocks of pitch they'll let us have.
That's handy. Sir Robard will be pleased. What little we had left was running out, and he was getting worried.
Well, he can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get someone to take care of it. Good luck to you.
Oh, completes all optional objectives in Siege Quest. Nice. Now we just gotta wait until the thing's finished. What's my... Okay, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the main camp. And then we'll wait 24 hours and see if the trebuchet's built.
Yeah.
Right. Before that, I need the toilet. And then let's get a drink. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's wait 24 hours. Actually, we'll wait until there first. And then we'll do it in lots of 24 hours. I forgot how long the last hour takes. And again, you know what? I'm just gonna cut the video until like the thing triggers. I think it's done? Question mark? No, not done. Never mind. It's finished. Look at it, it's beautiful.
Pact with Satan. We almost had him twice, and he's here still.
3 times if you count our march on Vrani.
It's magnificent.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
I see. What's all this then?
Move! Move! God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming! There's no time!
Someone bring water! Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic? He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Who? Who the hell's Havel?
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I can take care of a dozen men by myself.
We will be ready.
Especially if they're attacking for people. Just give them back shots, you know?
My
Cold
part in the battle,
hot blood.
sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is...
I want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rattay.
Alright.
God bless you.
How do you like Master Keezer, Sir Divish?
How do I like him? As if it's not enough to hurl giant boulders at my castle, he wants to throw kegs of gunpowder.
I understand, but he has to do something.
Those boulders could hit my wife, and if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death along with Sir Radzik.
Yeah. I know.
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I feel much the same. When we're done, what state will my castle be in? What will I do if the worst happens? What? Enough of that. Better to spend my time in prayer than worry.
I've arranged for a priest to come. He promised to take care of the people around here.
Thank you, Henry. Lifting the spirit can help us all.
I got hold of a Sawbones to take care of our wounded.
Thank you. Most of them have already lost their homes. Their lives are all they have left. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, where are we going? Alright, not far at all. Let's head on over there and make war. Such cheerful music for Raw. I love it. Hope this plays while I'm stabbing people in the back. Giving them back shots. I don't think it's down, I think it's up here. Despite how it looks. Oh no, it is down. Alright.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy.
Really, the concierge? That's a lot of men. I should take them.
Easy.
I couldn't. By the way. That's way too many.
Not yet. Look at their armor. Just a little longer.
Henry, you're gonna crouch.
Expecting us. First troops to the bridge. Break through. Vanguard to the left, and the rest come with me.
They're looking directly at them.
At them! Charge! Ride those horses!
Ow, fuck. One down. Oh. Two down. Three down. I love the way my hammer just glides sometimes to get the strike in. It just flies onto them. I'm trying to let my guards be bait so I can hit them in the back and get like easy hits. What's Robot doing over here, man? Shouldn't he be doing the fight on the other side? Oh.
To the bridge! We have to help them!
Help Sir Hamish. Sure. I can keep spamming until you die, by the way. There we go, nice. Easy. We did it.
Here's their leader.
Oh, that's them.
This boy. You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
I got this. I got this. I can beat him up. I can stop him. Cold steel, hot blood. Family values. Oh, no, stop it. Come on, guards. Out the way. Gotta get there. Those guys are too slow. But I'm not. I'll take care of this. I remember riding through here running away from humans. If it was this Henry that I'm playing now, we wouldn't have had to run away. We could have killed them bastards easy. I'm here. Now what? Oh, over here. Hi guys. That's right, don't look at me. Keep looking that way. Hi mate. Alright. Oh, he's pulled me into the bandits, that's fine. Okay, I need... No, dude, stop it. Stop. Why are they all on me, man? Fuck off. I can't even get back into safety because... There we go. There we go. Man, that was close. Nice, level 20 sword. No one else? Oh. No, we got it. They weren't even there yet. They were still running along the road.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it
Who
would be a
made them
shame to
threats?
destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Our character's pretty fucked up. But, well, I should say so. Armor, kit. Repair everything. Is there a tub around here to wash myself in? Let's make myself look presentable. Alright. Wouldn't use a bandage and anything. Would it be enough? Yeah. Ah. Don't need it. Marigold, marigold. We're pretty good. Right, well, that's doing the trick.
Talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry. Just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Maybe I can.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
Who is this Toth?
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
How did you meet him?
He killed my parents.
What? Toth killed your parents?
You could never understand. They were weak. Istvan strong. He took better care of me than any father.
That's okay.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who does he take his orders from?
Wenceslas.
Are you stupid? He works.
That's Sigismund, I mean.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranjik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me,
And anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
See? Yep.
Sir Istvan! What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
It looks like the siege might be delayed a little bit further. Complete all quests. But I haven't completed all quests. I still have King Silver. Maybe it means all main quests? I don't know. Alright, let's have a little look. Alright. Where is he? Not too far away. Nourishment and Angia high. Alright, we'll do another save again. Let's head over. Let's go speak to them. Where's my horse? Would make this so much quicker. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, come on. Okay. Okay, chill, chill, chill. Where the hell's he going? Where the hell's he going? Divish, what are you doing?
Ah, I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
Really?
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Take care.
Bro's a little baby. If he's gonna be pissed, he could have said,
What business have you?
I'd be happy to take the first shot. But he's the one who offered me the first shot. So.
We made it in the
We failed. That serpent from Valda gave us the slip. I should have known he'd have his fingers in it all. If only I could catch him.
Would you kill him?
What was he talking
Maybe.
about? A Havel guy?
Before that, I'd throw him in the dungeon for a few years. See how much he enjoys it. Still, the best I'll be able to do is lodge a complaint against him when the king returns, and just thinking about it gets my gall. And my arm's killing me. Damn it! See you later.
I have no idea what he's talking about right there. Not a singular clue. I don't know why he's over here. I feel like something got skipped between just before and now. Because they had that messenger talking about Jobst and nothing. It's like, hey, go talk to Sir Divish. He's wandering around in the woods basically. Go talk to him. And cool, now 5 trebuchet. Like, what happened to Jobst? What's going on there? You know? I don't really get it. Oh well. Oh well indeed.
God be with you.
What?
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time. Good luck, then.
Alright, well, good for you.
God bless.
Oh, shit.
Master Fafar, how's the trebuchet construction going?
Much better now that I have Master Kaiser to help me. Although, to be quite honest, it's more a case of me helping him. I'm taking note and learning as I go.
Next time round, you'll be the siege master.
I rather hope they won't be here next time.
How's work going with Master Kaiser?
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery and mechanics is absolutely astonishing. He's a very gifted man.
So you're confident the trebuchet will do its job?
Absolutely. It's plain to see Master Keaton knows exactly what he's doing.
How much longer do you think it will take?
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is quick to make, but the other parts are more complicated. And then there's all the balancing and setting the trajectory and range.
I see. Well, I hope it's ready soon.
So do I, Henry.
We came just in time, didn't we?
Quite. I thought my last hour had come. But Lord Capon came to our defence and fought like a lion. I'd say he's growing into a proper nobleman at last.
I think more people will be changing their minds about him.
They should. I owe him my life. God bless him. Goodbye.
Alright, I think we're ready. Yep. And fire. Beautiful. Yeah, robot. When we're gonna time skip to the siege.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
It's all the same, isn't it?
No, it is not.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days, at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. I'll be with you.
Right. Time to wait a few days. So you want?
I hope I can be of some How
are things with...
I'm worried.
How's that?
I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts. Like when you...
Well, good luck with that. I'm gonna wait for the bombardment to finish. Because I would really... talk to Captain Robot again.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Istvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sir Robart. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let me know where you find them and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process.
I'll take care of them myself.
Good luck, then.
Just gonna talk to that guard then. We almost just started skipping. That might have came bad for us, you know? Alright, so I guess we'll start with E. Is that everything? Yeah. Man, it's taken a lot just to get to the siege. I really thought there wouldn't be as much to it. But it just suddenly stopped to send us on fetch quests. We took care of the fetch quest, and there was a fight which I rather enjoyed. And talked about some guy called Jobst, which the game seems to have skipped over completely. I just heard people talking.
Yeah.
I can hear people talking.
Yeah.
I'll take care of them. Oh, hold on, I almost forgot. There we go. What's going on here? There's guards here. Why are the guards here? Right, that's that taken care of.
Hey, you! Oh, you crook! I caught you. This definitely won't come.
What?
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore.
Well, I thought.
Why does he care if I'm opening the lock on a bunch of bandits' chest? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't cost me too much to take care of it. Can I jump down here without dying? Maybe, maybe not. I think if we take it slow, they're jumping all the way down at once. Even if we jumped down all the way at once, we probably could have still been fine. But, you know. I'd rather not risk breaking my bones or dying. Just a waste of time.
Yeah.
Let's go take care of the other encampments. The area's a little bit big, but we should be fine. Oh, yep. Well, there it is.
Chasing women away with a stick. You bet. They can smell it.
Okay, well, that's embarrassing.
Oh.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Is that it? Or is there more? Is it just two? No, there's more. Hi, how's it going? What? What just happened to him? I didn't even hit him. He just fell over and died. Alright, well shit, man. What's in here? Nothing, okay. I might just stop even bothering with that shit. Our armor's pretty good anyway. Might not be the best in the game, but good enough. My weapon's probably the best in the game, to be honest with you, but the armor, enough. We have basically infinite money. There's not really anything we need. There's no point. It just feels like a waste of time to even check. Like, you pick the lock on a very hard chest, and what's in it? A t-shirt. It's like, it doesn't feel good. Alright. It's not really that big. We can... Well, I never.
What was that noise?
We should just fan dying, don't worry about it. Did the dog just kill him? Huh. Look at that. Alright, time to go back then. Took care of the trouble. took care of the problem. Let's go tell Robard all about it. Robard, I took care of the trouble for you. We're all got to focus on Talmberg. Yeah, you finished sitting there?
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still See you later.
Nice. And we're done. I am to wait until the 2-day bombardment finishes. I'll see you guys when it pops. I don't know if it's done yet. Let me test.
I'm here.
Can't you see?
Nope, not
I'm
done
here.
yet.
God be with you.
One more day. One more day of waiting, hopefully. Hopefully it'll pop. The robot is expecting me. It popped. We're about to have a nice little siege on our hands.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvran's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm good. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on 2 fronts. The North Gate and the West Wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keyser claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
Hold on, let me hear that again.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men...
Okay.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvran will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This fan must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up.
Not with me
Keep
here.
your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Goodbye.
I don't know where Capon is in the camp, because I looked for him and I couldn't find him.
Let's go! Move it! Attack! Go! At them! Shields, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! Wait till I raise the ladders!
Oh, didn't go as high, unfortunately. I think I just missed. Anyone else want to take a peek? It's not going up. That's right. I'll take care of it in the good old-fashioned way. Yeah. I don't know if I can even shoot that high. You know what? I have a really good idea.
Smash them! Clear those battlements!
Okay. You guys have AI aim assist, so I'll come here and get the shit out of you like this. Yeah, keep passing them around, back and forth. Oh my god, there's a lot of them here. I don't know why they're all facing that way, but you know what, whatever. If one bites for dust. A little bit of a clusterfuck right here, but you know, it's fine. Right, looks like that's everyone out here, down here. What about up here? How's the game gonna sit there talking about trespassing when we're in the middle of a war, a siege, or what have you? What are we waiting for here? I can hear screaming and shouting and fighting, but nothing's happening. Oh. Okay, hold on. I need to be able to get them all in front of me. Right, my stamina's full. I'm going on the offensive. Yeah, one down. Let me make some distance. Yeah. What do you think you're doing, eh? Man. And you guys are being annoying. There's a lot of bandits right here, man. Just beating up one guy. I think it's my fault for leaving them and going in a different direction. Leaving them to fend for themselves. All the others probably died. It's just like, whatever, man. Nice. Agility and defense level up.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. If your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view in excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Stephanie,
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Before that, defense. We already have 20 charisma, so that's. You don't need that either, because you have a weight mod. Reckoning Cruncher, I guess. It's nothing spectacular, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh, we've got another point. There we go. That'll do me for that one for now. So we get 2 more perk points to spend in here. I'll probably get these 2. Or maybe that. I don't know, man. Maybe these 2 instead? I don't know. No idea. But, that'll do me.
Yeah.
Man. Look at this ugly ass horse with his yellow cape.
The way you found Tom. Sneaking into Brannick all on your own?
Yeah.
Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it. What should I say to him?
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
I just hope that once they do all their dialogue, it'll teleport us there.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzig will be there. What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big.
What are you talking about?
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Come on, game, skip us there. Don't make me ride all the way there at the slow-ass pace.
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Thanks. Thankfully, it worked the way I thought it would.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
The sound of the horses sound awful.
There! I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
You alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, he knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
Oh.
The king's cousin?
I understand it now.
I wonder
Hasn't
what he
arrived
wants.
yet.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I thought they were saying he was already there. But I guess they were saying he was on his way. And that's why it's sacked Tornberg so fast. Chat, the next time we play, we only have the King Silver side quest to do. And then we have the DLCs to do. And then whatever Matthew and Fritz has left. Which I'm not sure what they have left. But clearly they have something. I don't know if we'll be able to complete all in the next session. It might take 2, maybe 3 more instead. But we'll see, we'll see. But with this, we're almost ready for KCD 2. Comes out in what, a month? A little bit less, a little bit more? Something like that. So, that's good. I tried multiple times to play this game. I could never get into it. Not until KCD 2 was not only announced, but with it being so close to release. And then I started and I watched Code Carnage play a little bit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it again. And now I'm glad I did. I really am. That was a fun little journey went on there. There was a few bits of scuff, scripting issues, some bugs. That one tedious quest waiting for the assassin. Monastery wasn't great, but luckily we'd done most of it before even entering the monastery. But apparently, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, according to the devs, has more polish than what Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, with all the patches, has right now. So I'm really excited for that. That looks really cool. Can I skip this? I can.
You're doing well, son.
Father.
Those subtitles are wrong.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
I don't know what he said in the end because the music is so loud and the subtitles are wrong. Completely wrong.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away.
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
You're in a private area. Meanwhile, I'm in my own bedroom. Okay, it was just for the purpose of the cutscene. An oath is an oath. Alright. Let's go see what they want then, shall we? This way? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Come on, horse. We'll go to the side of the rat and speak to Sir Radzig. And then it'll be time for me to end stream and go to bed. Bam, ba, 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 na, na. Ba, 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 ba. And these people just don't get out the way, do they? Right, what's all this then?
Hal, are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here.
Why is there a
The
chicken
worst of it is
in the
that
back?
it was all for nothing.
I can get
Instead
food.
of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergholf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary. Partly due to my efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
The question is how.
What to think?
We need to learn where they stand
If I
on
didn't know
liberating the
anything
king
about
and
Jobst,
ousting Sigismund.
I'd say he's right.
If
and
they'll make
absolutely
trouble
truthful.
or join our side, but...
But we have to ask in a way that won't leave Sir Capon being run out of the castle with a whip.
I do feel he's the one with
Exactly.
the best chance
How
to get
about
things
writing
right.
that you're concerned about current events
we'll
and that
see
you
what we
want to
learn
see
from
things
Berghoff.
settled peaceably?
If the League of
And then
Lords
ask the
stands with
opinion of the
Sigismund,
League of Lords.
then our
Very
chances
well
are
said,
good.
sir.
In spite
And
of everything,
what
Jobst.
they want to do
We
about
shall see.
freeing King
We shall
Wenceslas.
see.
Whether they think liberating King Wenceslas IV might contribute to resolving the dispute?
And what they plan to do about the god-awful mess in this country.
What steps they envisage taking to end the pillaging of Bohemia?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Well, I'd also venture to suggest one more. What is their stance on my... that is, the initiatives of Margrave Jobst of Moravia and a large part of the Bohemian nobility? Whether they plan to take action against them or support their efforts?
You read my thoughts, sir.
Alright. So dialogue finished.
God bless. Goodbye.
Nothing to say.
So, what do you think of Margrave Jobst, Bernard?
From what I've heard about him, I wouldn't trust him if he told me rain was wet.
I feel the same. It's never wise to trust a man who's turned his coat more than once.
Exactly. And I don't buy that business with Prokop. He double-crossed his own brother, and the rest is just his cover-up.
On the other hand, if anyone has a chance to oust Sigismund and keep the nobility on his side, it has to be Jobst.
I don't understand what the problem is with Sigismund. Because from what I could gather, Wenceslas Wenceslas is an idol who does nothing. He just lets everything go to shit. So he had a plan to allow Sigismund, who's his cousin, to take care of governing for him, but then realised he'd be a puppet even though he doesn't want to govern anyway, so decided not to do it. And then Sigismund was like, you know what, if you're going to be like that, I'm going to do it anyway, even if you don't want me to. So then, it seems like the issue is Wenceslas, not Sigismund. So I don't get it. Also, I have one more thing to say on the matter. He said he was in an alliance with the Hungry and the Czech. I have a feeling that in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, there may be a set of circumstances that forces Henry to be on the same side as the guy who killed his parents. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
God be.
Hear that fucking dog going on in the back already.
Can you teach me how?
Certainly.
I want to.
All right. Now. Good luck then.
Greeting.
What do you think of Yob's speech, Sir Robard?
Honestly, lad, I wouldn't trust a word he says. He'll drag us into something, and when the going gets tough, he'll turn tail and leave us to deal with the consequences.
I agree. Holy shit, it's a lot of dialogue.
And who is this Jobst exactly?
He spent 20 years wrangling over Moravia with his brother, Prokop. Then they suddenly reconciled when Sigismund was captured in Hungary, and they went plundering there, claiming it was with the aim of liberating him. When Wenceslas sent them to parley with his enemy, Rupert of the Palatinate, the pair of them turned coats on the spot, took sides with Rupert, and together with the League of Lords and the Meissen nobles, laid siege to Prague. But then they made terms with the king. He agreed to hand over part of the government, and they sent the Meisseners home. This is no ancient history I'm talking about. It was only 2 years ago, and now, suddenly, he's Wenceslas's greatest ally. Can you trust someone like that?
No.
Do you think that rescuing Wenceslas will help the country, sir?
God knows. The king is a drunkard. If he governed instead of boozing, wenching at the baths and hunting, there'd be peace and order. Quite honestly, I'm not surprised the Germans deposed him, or that Sigismund's patience ran out.
Why?
Wenceslas himself sent for Sigismund to help him, and made an agreement with him. And when Sigismund started acting as agreed, Wenceslas double-crossed him and claimed the agreement was invalid, just because he no longer liked it. What would you have done in Sigismund's place? On the
Exactly.
other hand, now we've seen what Sigismund has been getting up to here. It's clear he's no better a sovereign than his brother. And that goes double for Rupert, not to mention Jobst, who might
Both
well have his
bad.
eye on the Bohemian throne too. So, all in all, we're probably best off with the drunkard. Better the devil you know.
I see. So Sigismund is just as bad, if not worse.
And what about Prokop?
Well, he stayed on the king's side, for most of the time at least, largely because they're birds of a feather. He's not keen on governing either, but woe betide anyone who tries to take control away from him. Then he would turn on his own brother, literally. He often behaves like a rebel, just in grander style.
What do you think Sigismund's after?
I'd say he wants to restore the empire to its glory days under his father, Emperor Charles, which his brother seems incapable of doing. But he's also defending the East against the Turks, and fighting with his own noblemen at home, battling his brother and cousins here, and Rupert and the Meissen nobles in Germany. He has a lot to deal with, and riding roughshod over everyone certainly isn't helping. Mind you, what else is he to do? I think in more settled times he might make quite a good king, but now he's missed his chance.
What about the League of Lords and Bergo? What are their objectives?
Whenever the king is weak, the nobility tries to grab as much as it can. Not for the good of the country, of course, only for themselves. The League of Lords is full of men like that. When the king was captured the first time, They released him only after he nominated them to high office and ceded some of his power to them. Now that he's held captive a second time, they run the country at Sigismund's behest. Bergov is the highest vice-chamberlain in the land. As soon as the king was captured, he declared a pogrom on the Jews and raised the tax dues of towns and monasteries. Watch your step with him.
Let me hear that last line again.
The League of Lords is full of men like that. Now that he's held captive, Bergov is the highest vice-chamberlain in the land. As soon as the king was captured, he declared a pogrom on the Jews and raised the tax dues of towns and monasteries. Watch your step.
Okay.
And what about Rupert of the Palatinate? What does he want?
Rupert? He appointed himself king of the Romans. And ever since then, he's been making the tactical moves of a coward who's not sure what to do. If Wenceslas were a man worth his salt, he'd have dealt with him long ago. But then, if Wenceslas was any use, he wouldn't be languishing behind bars in Vienna right now.
Good. That was all I needed to know. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Bear up, and take care of yourself. The world is a dangerous place, and Bergov's a dangerous man. God be with you.
Okay, can't go out there. Alright. Time to speak to Sir Rad to
looks
Cobbler
like
then.
you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
I think that's going to happen.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Oh my god.
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia, but instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him, but he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Who is this Prokop that Jobst spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
Let me hear that again.
Who is this
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured.
Okay. A little bit complicated.
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way, so they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince Elector?
The Prince Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
That's about all.
Oh. I can't.
God be with
Okay. Big the letter. Save. Give me it. I'm done here.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days.
His response doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
No, it's too slow. I'm faster than that. Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quests and activities or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad.
Come now, Hal.
Right, well, save. We'll trigger this cutscene and then we'll end the video and the stream and I'll go to bed then.
Greetings.
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Ratai instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded? Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
Anything for you, my lord.
Goodbye.
Okay, we have a problem. Hans Capon had a DLC for us. The Amorous Adventures or some such. You know what, if we missed it, we missed it. I'm not starting a new game just to see all that bullshit. I'll probably just look it up on Google, what it is.
Huh?
If I've missed it. I hope I haven't.
Look out!
I hope it still gives me an opportunity to, you know, see it. Oh no. Don't tell me he's locked away in there and I can't get to him either. Surely not. Oh no, well we'll see, we'll see.
So, can we set up?
There was one...
I see. We'll go on ahead and wait for you in the camp at Neuhof.
Very well. We'll...
It's not what I wanted to see. Maybe someone said it hasn't locked me out, so maybe I'm still good. Maybe I'm still good.
The Lord... Are you...
Skip through this dialogue since we already heard it. Save. And then once it gets down here, we'll go off to the edge of the map with them. And then if we can still do this DLC, great. Perfect. That'll be a perfect moment, or rather, it'll be a perfect note to end on. Save.
So, can we...
Yep.
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse! The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting us eagerly.
I agree. You'll have to, won't he? Alright. Hopefully he'll come out of his room at some point too. The map looks pretty clear. You just have the King's Silver, the DLC, and whatever's going on with Matthew and Fitz left. Very nice.
Ow!
Not my fault, you're standing in the way when the concession of horses are coming out. You're just standing there like, oh, there's a concession of horses coming out, or convoy, well, I don't know. But there's a shit ton of horses coming out the gate. I'll just stand here, right in the way. Yeah. Is it gonna teleport me there, or is it like, hey, you going up in it? Oh.
A high-born bastard.
I'm getting used to it.
What about Rudzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord.
You walked right into me, that's your own fault. Like...
What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief.
Mutt just getting in the way as per usual.
Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trust in your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
Is it gonna just do odd bits of dialogue all the way there? Nice.
Him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him, mind.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
I don't saw weasels like that.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Jobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel.
Where are we going again, Neuhoff?
And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
And that Berghoff we're going to see, do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him. And his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit, but the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council? Little wonder they're back at their old tricks.
So real. I was tempted to stick the dog on the watchman for a second. I think this is about where we go. I hope so. The game seems to show no sign of teleporting us. Unless we're going all the way up here, maybe. It's very possible. As he has not moved from that room yet, it looks like. It's not good. It's alright, maybe we can turn on no clip and get in there. I don't know, man. But if we get locked out of some DLC, then whatever, man. It's not that big a deal to me. I mean, obviously I'd rather do it. It's kind of annoying that I can't do it if I'm locked out of it. But we'll see, we'll see. Looks like we're going all the way down to the end. Might stop at this camp right here. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Okay, you can still stop for DLC. Come on. Alright, looks like we have to do the DLC to finish the ending cutscene or whatever. That's good, that's fine with me. It's better than being locked out of it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save and I'm going to end it here. We'll continue next time we play. We'll wrap up that last side quest for DLC. Whatever's going on with Matthew and Fritz. But for now, we're done. I'm gonna go to bed. So, watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch would help even more. But regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.